Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the main event.
Are you ready?
Let's get ready to rumble!
Y'all ready for this?
Good evening, everybody. We've got a show match for you tonight. SFJ. Remind me to set the colors of Legend. Legend is the teal player this game, or cyan, or whatever you want to call it. Going as Soviet, and we have Frank, the red player, also Soviets. And that is correct on the scoreboard. Frank is red, we've got Legend in teal. Rematch of yesterday. One series every day, that's right. Ah, wowie. It's hard to find players that are able to play at the same time. Legend won yesterday 7-6. That was normal RA2 mode. This is SFJ mod. Yuri's Revenge. We will see a couple of new units, and they're specifically being built to counter a different unit from the opposite side, of course. We've got polar bears instead of dogs as well for the Soviet. Mikos is not happy with that. The predictions are open, boys, so make sure you get your votes in. Vote on Legend or Frank. We just gotta feel slow. 100% on Frank. He is one of the creators of SFJ. The F in SFJ is for Frank. We have Snark and Jalad. Andy won yesterday. I'm not sure. Has Andy played yesterday? I'm not sure. Not on my stream. Andy was available earlier today, but nobody else was. You guys haven't noticed yet, this is Hammer and Sickle, the leather edition. You don't see it too often on Yuri's Revenge. I don't think it's in the Yuri QM map pool either. I'm gonna see a lot of infantries. They have been buffed. Howitzers, I believe these are called. Long-range units. Oh, Legend just going straight into these rhinos. These howitzers will not be able to get the range. Frank cleaning out the howitzers. And SFJ, when you build the service depot, you will get a free howitzer. Legend switching it up to Tesla tanks and desolators. The Legend has 3 war factories, radar and service depot, while... Oh, nice deso deployment here from Legend. We have the demo truck from Frank. He's on 2 war factories, got his guard shack up as well, so he's getting his tanks are being repaired. The guard shack acts like what's it called, a tech repair. First air units from Legend. And Frank with an attack on the radar. Yeah, oh, he gets the radar, but he sacrifices his entire army for that. Demolition truck was used for expansion. That's something new in SFJ as well. So instead of moving your MCV, truck is loaded from Legend. He's going to use it to expand, as I was saying. So in SFJ, you don't need to move your MCV. You can just build a demolition truck, demo truck. And once it deploys, you can build off of it. We're going to see that just now. But let's take a look at this battle right here on the right side. Nothing much happening. So here's the demo truck. Legend not deploying it yet. Preoccupied here. There it goes. Turns into a psychic beacon. Frank able to get the guard check. The Soviets have air units as well now. Battle lab out for Legend. Howitzers with the range. He can retreat on over the water as well. Yep. No anti-air for Legend in this army. Those lightning rods doing work. Oh, the Apocs are anti-air. Sorry about that. Legend going after the miners. Well done by Legend. Gets 3 miners. And Frank with a split. The Tesla tanks will continue on. What will they get? Going for the expansion here. Look, cut off these miners. That's 1 miner. And Legend moving in. Gets a miner, gets 2 miners. Looking good for Legend. Tesla tanks don't get much done in the expansion of Legend's base. Frank has moved all the way to the top here with his MCV. No anti-air for Frank in this army. Lightning rods doing work. The battle lab will go down. What will Frank get? The MCV goes down. Meanwhile, Legend is pushing. Legend's army getting much more done than Frank's is. Frank is retreating. Last war factory goes down. Looks like game 1 will go to Legend. GG called. Game 1 for Legend. Well use of all the units by Legend. Game number 2 on the way. Frank going as Germany, the allied player, and we have Legend as Soviet Iraq. The sub-factions doesn't really matter. It's just Soviet versus Allied versus Yuri. Those 3 factions will have their own, all of the benefits of the Allied factions and Iraq factions. Oh, sorry, Soviet factions and Yuri factions. Well, there's only one Yuri. Talking bullshit, boys. Anyways, but the Soviet player does also get paradrops. So that's a new thing in SFJ. We're gonna see some new units from the Allied player as well. Got a Grizzly out to take care of these sandboxes. Sandbags. in order to get that airport. Legend stretching to mid while Frank is building backwards. Double war factory for Frank. And Legend going radar. Legend going after the airfield. Backs out. Double war factory for Legend. AFC out for Frank. Tesla tanks are out for Legend. And the tank destroyers are out as well for Frank. They are able to attack move and they counter the Tesla tanks. Battle Lab out for Frank as well. Prism tanks are being built. Legend has not tacked up yet. He does have a service depot and that free howitzer. Black Eagles are out for Frank as well, but his airfield will go down. The howitzers do have an advantage that they can go over water. And here's the Kirov, and look at that speed of that Kirov, boys. It's a fast Kirov. But they are anti-tank in SFJ mod. They do not do a lot of damage to buildings. But they are fast. That Kirov is going for the battle lab. It's not doing a lot of damage, as you can see here. Even while it's going down, it didn't do much damage. It's not useful against buildings. Same can be said for these V3 rockets. They're also anti-tank, anti-infantry. Not much use against buildings, but Legend's putting those to work. We'll get 2 pillboxes. Meanwhile, Frank going for the airport, gets the airport. French cannon out for Frank as well, and Legend is pushing here. Not controlling his tanks really well. He needs to keep these howitzers back. But he's moving them in one control group. It's looking good for Frank. Howitzers needs to go to the back. They're leading the charge. Looks like Frank is in total control here. Even a naval yard and an aircraft carrier for Frank. Legend trying to make something happen. One Battle Fortress goes down for Frank, and the French cannons are there again, and these apoxes are gonna get sniped. And a split from Legend to the top left. Might get the battle lab, did get the battle lab there. Nice splits from Legend. There's nothing inside those battle fortresses. The battle fortresses don't need to be filled in SFJ mode. They are anti-air and they have a kind of a laser weapon as well. They do counter the Apox. Legend needs some heroes. He's spamming those Apoxes. As you can see at the bottom right, Legend is running away now. Frank has not rebuilt his battle lab yet. Need to take a look at that, Cloud. I'm not sure if all infantry can garrison buildings. I'm not sure about that. Legend able to get one miner. And Legend able to keep Frank back in his base with these splits. And Tanya is out for Legend as well. I think it's because they're going in one by one, what's up? Apox are OP in SFJ, like Andy says. Money is running low for Legend. Legend sold his MCV. Another French cannon from Frank. Legend still building apoxes, and he's gonna bring over his miners. No, not yet. 5 war factories.
Yo, Duque! Pick up the phone!
Yo.
What's up?
Hoppa with the subscription, 9 months. VIP, how you doing, brother Papa? Doing some FFJs. How you doing, man? Thanks for the resub, bro. We're chilling, bro. We're chilling. Looking at Legend versus Frank. A lot of apoxes again for Legend. Frank with 5 BFs versus, I think it's 10 or 8 apoxes. Another miner goes down. Another French cannon for Frank. Can Frank hold? Lightning rods coming in from the top, going after the power. Not able to get the power. Legend sold one of his war factories. He's broke. Grand Cannons are not the same. They've been buffed a bit. I believe the range is not that far, and they do not do as much damage as in the normal Yuris. Just to prevent cannon walking. But they are still good. And the Black Eagle is much slower than usual, as you can see here. Another split from Legend. Bottom left. Not gonna do much, I think. But he's coming through the mid here. At home, Frank is able to defend. And now Legend coming in through the top. I don't think he has enough. GG comp from Legend. And we're all tied up. Oh my god. I forgot to put the colors again, boys. Okay. Somebody really needs to remind me next game. We've got Legend, the blue player, on the right. And we have Frank, the teal player, on the left. I'll set the colors for you guys next game. We are on Yin Yang. Predictions were in, and it's 53% on Legend, 47 on Frank to win. We're all tied up, so it's really close. So Legend sticking to Iraq. See, Frank sticking with Allied as well. It did work out for Frank last game. But there are more choke points here on this map, I think, than the path more traveled by map. Rhinos are out for Legend. Frank going one miner from the war factory. Another thing of SFJ, you don't see players selling their ore refineries like they do on Yuri's Revenge or Red Alert to get their power back. The ore refineries generate money just like oil derricks, and Legend just giving away two rhinos here. Well, this one is damaged. Looks like Legend did go one war miner and now two war miners from the war factory. This rhino will get dealt with, and we have 5 grizzlies coming in, going after the war factory. Legend greedy, going 3 miners from the war factory. The war factory will go down. It was a nice snipe from Frank. There's the other war factory just being rebuilt by Legend. And drones are out. Frank not noticing this drone. This drone taking down 2 tanks, maybe 3. Frank ahead here with, let's see, 6 miners versus 6 from Legend. Legend is holding, and Frank is coming in from the top with another set of grizzlies. Bubble War Factory from Legend. Yo, Ronaldinho, how you doing, bro? Welcome back. Split from Frank at the bottom. And these German tanks have been buffed to take care of buildings as well. But Legend cleans out the attack at the top. Not able to get the radar there. Legend is pushing. Does not get the miner. Here comes the German tank destroyers. And Legend will retreat after getting the power plant. Meanwhile, 4 Harriers for Frank. Legend on 3 war factories. Frank still on 1. Excuse me. 4th war factory for Legend. And Frank is on 2. He's got a lot of air though. And a paradrop at the bottom right. Legend is pushing at the top left. It's retreating now, but paradrop is not going to be able to get anything here. A push from Legend, but his howitzers are up front, boys. These tank destroyers will clean up. Legend really needs to keep those howitzers in the back. They're not good at the front. The tank destroyers cleaning up. Even robot tanks are out. Nice use of the range there by Legend. No battle lab out yet for Frank. Split from Frank. Might get a miner here. Will get it. And Frank has retreated. Frank forgetting about these robot tanks, bottom right. No anti-air, there's a flak cannon right there though. Does Frank seize it? He's gonna lose his entire Rockies army here. All the Rockies go down. Interesting back and forth here, but the battle fortresses are out. The battle lab is out for Frank. These Teslas are no match for the battle fortresses. Legend with a nice split bottom left gets 2 miners. And he's pushing top left as well. Will not get that miner. And the tank destroyers will chase these rhinos back. And now Frank on the attack. Proto Legionnaires, top right. Gets the radar. No more Tesla tanks for Legend. And Frank is gonna push top right. Might get a few miners here. Will get no miners. And Legend will push Frank back. Split Battle Fortress's bottom right. It's just a lot happening here. Nothing at the bottom for Legend. He's gonna lose a couple of miners here, surely. Looks like 5 miners will go down, bottom right. And Legend with a push here. 3 Battle Fortresses back at home. Frank needs to split. Legend's at the top left as well. Tesla tanks will be dealt with by the battle fortresses, but there's another army from Legend. Legend splits, doing a lot of damage, but how many miners does he have? He has 1. Legend only on 1 miner. He's broke. The lightning rod will not get the battle fortress. Oh, get battle lab. Will not get it. Legend's eco is not doing too well, boys. But another split from Legend. He still not getting the battle lab. And now Frank will push Legend for the final time, I think. I don't think Legend has enough to hold this. But he's going straight in again. This is everything Legend's got. Okay, so Legend did rebuild a few miners. He desperately needed those for the eco. Tanya out for Frank. Meanwhile, Frank is splitting as well. Legend left with 1 more factory. Doesn't look good for Legend. Oh, he's gonna get this battle fortress though. Nice job by Legend, but there's a lot more battle fortresses here. Split from Frank. He's gonna use 2 battle fortresses to attack. And the remaining 10 battle fortresses to defend. GG called from Legend. Frank will take the lead. Well, is he gonna play it out or?
Player defeated.
Nope. 2-1 for Frank.
Tech building captured.
We are on Hail Mary. We've got Frank bottom left. We have Legend top right. Legend, the yellow player, not going for gems. He just fixed his miner now. And infantry coming in as well. Terrorists from Frank. I like it. I like it a lot. Ooh, nice drone from Legend. Gets a miner. But the howitzers are out for Frank. There's a tank stuck in the war factory, yeah. Yeah, he needs to sell the war, but he can still build. If you sell the war, you can't build anymore. Howitzer's doing work on the war miner. More howitzers being built by Legend. But Frank has more of them. Frank could take the fight to Legend if he wants. And there's the rhino that was stuck inside a war factory. Finally comes into play. Frank's still building howitzers here. So, Legend without a war factory. There it is, he rebuilds it. 3 miners each. There are more howitzer on the field, and he's able to get one. With the drone. Close game. 4 miners for Legend, 5 for Frank. Nobody has gone for the oils on the sides. Oh, you might see Frank going for those oils. Drone will get the flak. Oh, nice play from Legend. Denying Frank the NGs. No anti-air from Legend yet. There's the first flak. Frank is fully teched, has his battle lab out. Legend, not yet, not even a radar out for Legend yet. Oh, there's the radar, but no battle lab out yet for... And a Boris is out for Frank. Let's see what the Boris can do.
Player defeated.
And it's over, GG called. Lakeside Plateaus, SFJ mode. Or mod, whatever you want to call it. Best of the 13. Yo, Nob, how you doing, bro? Frank is a noob in SFJ. He is ahead. 3-1 versus Legend. Should just call it SFJ mode. Lovely map here. They've played this map yesterday as well. I love YouTube ads. How you doing, Nob? You're in the finals, right, of the intermediate tournament. Congrats, congrats. If I'm not mistaken, you are supposed to play PH Blitz, right? One miner gets drone, but the service depot is there for Frank, the red player top left. Got Legend bottom right. 5 miners, double war factory. Frank on 5 miners with the service depot. He needs to put that miner back to work. Yep, there it goes. 6 miners for Frank. Legend sticking to 5 and switching it over to Rhinos on double war. Here's the service depot as well. Frank moving his MCV. While Legend builds up.
For centuries we have waited to emerge from the shadows, and now we will make ourselves known.
Navy has been... it's really fun to watch in SFJ Cloud. Because they have... Soviet has more units as well, or the units do different things. Nice deso from Legend. We'll do a naval map after this one. You will see the submarines can shoot on land as well. They have like the it's like a Tesla tank, but Tesla submarine. They can shoot on land as well, so it's really fun to see. So let's do a naval map after this. Legend on triple war factory while Frank has tech top. Guard check for Legend as well. And a Boris from Frank. Tesla coil doing work. We just missed the Boris at the back. I think it already died. But this Tesla did some work, and as you can see, the defensive structure can get promoted as well in SFJ. Oh no, the Boris is here. The Boris is here, boys. Look at it shoot. And it can shoot air as well with those rockets. It's just great to see these units doing something else, boys. Here comes Boris. Grenade launcher. Legend moving his MCV. He's gonna go for these gems here.
Hero reporting.
Hero from Frank. No anti-air from Legend. I believe these lightning rods can shoot air units as well. We're gonna see in just a moment. Yes, they can. V3 rockets for Frank as well. Frank has Navy. Let's see what he will do with that. Good call, Cloud. Legend sells MCV. He has a sneaky dreadnought. We'll get the oil. And the battle lab might go down as well. Battle lab goes down from Legend. If these schedules. Legend needs to make something happen here. Look at that V3 rocket, boys! Is it coming down somewhere? It does! Legend trying his best. But this Dreadnought is still there. Frank still has his MCV. Legend down to 2 war factories. Dreadnought not doing much. Dreadnought will survive, and another war factory did go down here. So not looking good for Legend. GG called. 4-1 to Frank. They're playing for real, boys. Let's go. We are on Tsunami SFJ mode, or mod. Let's just call it mode. Frank top left, and we have Legend bottom right, and Legend going as Allied. And we have Frank as Soviet. Let's hope to see the different units for Naval. Insanity in the house. How you doing, bro? Long time no see. Hope you're doing well. Insanity about to lose some crystals. Let's see. The predictions were 53% on Legend, 47 on Frank. So Legend going for the left side oils. Meanwhile, Frank is already in the water. We can see the squid here. So no battle lab for squids. I'm not sure what the squid can do. Here's the amphibious transporter for Frank. Legend is first to get those oils. And he has a good scout on Frank as well. Oh, this is a miner, boys. This is a naval map miner. So it can cross the waters to get these ore as well. Oh, that's fun. I forgot about these units. So these are hover miners for the Soviet player. Not sure if the Allied player has it or not. And Legend trying to secure these oils as well. And he will get those oils. Dolphins are out. So Legend on 6 oils. Well, 5 at the moment. He will get this one shortly. Look at these dolphins. Oh, there we go. The submarines. Looks like Legend has map control here, boys. Robot tanks are out. And he did get those 2 oils at the top as well. So 6 oils for Legend. Aegis. And these howitzers can hover over water as well. Robot tanks from the top. Gonna backdoor Frank. Doesn't look good for Frank, boys. MCV will surely go down. MCV goes down. The war factory. Ooh, goes down as well. So Frank is stuck with infantry and naval. It is looking like he's gonna win the naval battle here. The naval, barracks, and service depot for Frank. Legend fully tacked up, 6 oils to his name. Now this for real, Cloud. They're playing for the points. What can Frank do? What can Frank build to attack Legend? He's building Tesla troopers. And as you can see, the submarines can shoot on land. Naval yard at the top for Legend. I don't see... Look at this. What does Frank have in these amphibious transporters? Does he have enough? Tanya doing work, but Tanya goes down. Elite pillboxes. Weatherstorm for Legend. I think so. I think the transporters are shooting. But they really need to get in close range. I'm not sure. I think they're shooting, yeah. Yeah, they're shooting, yeah. Frank is still alive. They are doing damage. Legend needs to snipe this naval yard somehow. And stop Frank from building naval units. Here come the the robot tanks. GG call from Frank. Legend finally destroying the naval forces of Frank, and the lightning storm was coming up. What a game. Lake Island, Frank on the left side, and we have Legend on the right. Soph versus Soph. I think he's played Yuri before here as well, yeah. Some people are still saying that Yuri is OP, even in SFJ mode. Yo, Ed, how you doing, bro? We're doing some SFJ. Frank versus Legend. Frank moves his FTV a little more to the top, while Legend is stretching. Double War Factory for Legend already. He's hitting 0. Well, Frank's eco is doing a little bit better. He's doing a lot better. Yeah, Legends Eco's not doing well at all, boys. And now he stabilizes. He's got 6 miners, while Frank is also on 6. 7 miner coming out of the War Factory now for Frank. And Legend able to drone a miner, but the service depot was already being built by Frank. Legend on 8 miner before switching to rhinos. And Frank is on 9 miners before switching to rhinos. Gems are worth more, yeah, still. That hasn't changed. Three war factories, 4 war factories for Frank, 3 for Legend. And he's stretching towards the gems in the mid. Good use of those howitzers, but he needs to pull them back. Send the rhinos up front. Legend, send your rhinos up front. Legend able to defend here, but lost a lot of howitzers. Frank forgetting about this army at bottom right. Legend cleans those out. Take it easy, John. See you next time, bro. Thanks for hanging out. Legend with a split at the bottom and split in the mid. Frank able to defend. Bad engagement there from Frank. The lightning rods. Uncontested, no anti-air from Legend. Oh, there it is. Some lightning rods from Legend as well. Legend not able to get this war factory. Legend's eco is just doing very well on 16k Legend. And Frank will lose these lightning rods. Legend on 5 war factories stacked up. Well, Frank is on 3, 5. No battle lab yet for Frank. Yeah, let's do some QMs as SFJ, but I'm not good at SFJ yet, bro, Path. I haven't played SFJ that much. Yeah, they're testing out the SFJ ladder this month as well. It should be up and running for next month. Nice deso from Legend. He might have got him some of his own tanks there too. Yeah, he got a few tanks there as well. Bonusor in the house. How you doing, bro? Man, oh man, it's been a long time, Kodasor. I'm glad to see you're back. Back in the community. One war factory will go down. Legend going in here at the top. Meanwhile, he's chasing the Apox at the bottom. The Paradrop might get this, or Refinery doesn't. Naval Yard for Frank in the mid lake there. Battle Lab is out for Frank. The Apoxes are being built. Howitzers will go through the top. Frank is waiting for them there. Deso will kill the howitzers. And Frank has defended well there. Naval Yard from Legend also in the mid lake. Frank's MCV will go down at the top here. Legend pushing in with the Apoxes and Tesla tanks. Legend will continue to push. Looking good for Legend here, boys. Looking good for Legend here. Tesla's doing work at the top while the Apoxes are at the bottom. Oh, and Frank is splitting there at the back, or it's backdooring Legend, but it's not going to be enough. Only 3 Tesla tanks there. Triple split from Legend. GG call from Frank, and Legend will take this one. Well played. Desert Island. Frank bottom left, Legend top right. Gems are still worth more as far as I know. I would really like to see some of these guys going at it at the mid. Both players going as Iraq, so no French cannon shenanigans. Who will go mid first, or will they go mid at all? They should go mid. Drone out for Legend, while Frank goes a miner. So no drone for Frank. Double War Factory for Frank. Ooh, and a drone gets in from Legend. But building a service depot, it's not that big of a deal in SFJ mode because you get a free howitzer with the service depot. So the service depot cost 1,000, I believe the howitzer cost 500, so you get a free unit there, so it actually only costs you 500 for the pair. Some players you will see will build multiple service depot just to get the free howitzer with it. There's the service depot for Legend. Six, seven, eight, 9 miners for Frank. 9 for Legend. Triple War Factory for both players. Legend pushing. Nice chip damage from that hut. Another miner gets drone, but Frank able to save it. Let's see, 3 war factories for Legend stretching down. Nobody going mid yet. Terrorists from Frank. Frank is gonna lose a miner here. While meanwhile, another miner at the top gets sniped as well. Well, this one dies. Frank able to save these two. Nobody in mid yet. Lightning rods from Legend doing work here. The anti-air coming in. Nobody's stacked up yet, I believe. Oh, Legend has stacked up. Apoxes are being built by Legend. And Legend on 4 war factories. Battle lab out. Lightning rod will take out the Guardian check. And they will move out right after. No battle lab out for Frank yet. Truck is loaded from Legend. He's gonna move to mid. So no need for a second MCV. This demo truck will help expand. A lot of damage from Legend here. Gets a few minors as well. Frank calls GG and it's over. Well done by Legend.
Tech building captured.
Face down is the map. Frank and Legend moving closer to the mid. Early service depot from Legend going howitzers. Do some long range harassment here of the miners from Frank. Frank with a service depot of his own. As you can see, a second service depot from Frank there to get a second howitzer without stopping his production from the war factory. So that's one way of doing it. Frank on 3 miners versus 2 of Legend. Terrorists from Frank yet again. Nice deso from a Legend. We need to test that one out, Cloud. I'm not sure. There's the Tesla coil. War Factory goes down from Legend. Legend's in trouble here. No anti-air. These rods are doing work on these howitzers. There's the flak cannon. This is a little bit too late. One miner will go down here. Tesla walk from Frank. Legend calls GG. Good game. It's alright. Lovely, lovely. We got Legend at the top right, and we have Frank bottom left here. Frank switching it back to Allied. SFJ mode. Jungle of Vietnam Leather Edition. But compared to the old jungle, we have some more ways to get down from the cliff here. Same at the bottom. Going heavy on the miners in the early game, as is expected of an SFJ player. So the Allied player does have the dog still, and the polar bears for the Soviet player. Double war factory for Frank, double war factory for Legend. Seven miners for Legend. 7 for Frank, so they're equal there. 8 for Frank. And 8 for Legend. 9 for Legend. Yeah, they're going head to head here. Same builds. Service depot out for Legend. When the Allied player brings out a service depot, they will get a tank destroyer. But Frank opting to go for 3 war factories here. The howitzers are out for Legend. No rhinos. And Frank still building miners, boys. Frank is on 4, 6, 10, 12, 16 miners. And now transitions over to Grizzlies. What the... Wow, heavy eco doesn't describe what Frank is doing here. Legend on 5, 8, 10 miners. Versus 16. Am I counting wrong? Wait, hold on. The database is finished, Cloud. The only... No, not 16. I'm counting wrong. 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 for Frank. The database is finished, Cloud. The only thing I have to do is find a way to show it really nice on stream. So I would want it with a progress bar or some kind of statistics percentage shown on stream, right? But I'm figuring out how... 12, yeah, thanks, thanks, Andy. I thought 16 was crazy. Yeah, 12. So I need to find a way to really show it nicely on stream. Push from Legend here. But the tank destroyers are there. Frank's gonna lose 1 miner there. And now pushes in with the German tanks and retreats. Meanwhile, top left. Legend sold his MCV, I believe. I'm not sure if it got destroyed or... Rockies here being forgotten about. Legend on 4 war factories. He does have a service depot. He can rebuild his MCV if he wants to. And Legend will retreat bottom right. Split from Frank at the top. There's the new MTV for Legends. Robot tanks from Frank going in on the Tesla tanks. Frank on 6 war factories, still building. Rockies at the top will be cleaned out. Legend trying to make something happen here. Elite robot tank, but it will go down. Elite tank destroyer for Frank. The battle lab is out for Legend. He's still building Tesla tanks. He has 14k in the bank. Frank is going broke. 2, 4, 6 war factories for Legend as well. And he's got the eco. Industrial plant for Legend as well. Ooh, the Chrono Legionnaire is gonna get the battle lab. Legend able to get 3 apoxes before the battle lab went down. GG called. Frank will take it, and he is on match point. Get a game 12 going. Which map should we play? We are on Dorado Descent. We've got Frank bottom right as Allied, and we have Legend top left as Soviet. The predictions were 53% on Legend, 47% on Frank. Frank is leading 6-4 in this show match. Double War Factory for Frank, Double War Factory for Legend. This is a normal build on Dorado. Legend is going to send one of his mines to get these gems, which I like. Frank is not going to do that. He's on 7, 8 miners at the moment. The miners do build quicker from the war factory, as you can see. Well, he is on 3 war factories, but still, I believe, building miners from the war factory is quicker than on normal Yuri's Revenge. Legend also on 3 war factories, a service depot, so a free howitzer there. AFC for Frank. Legend transitioning to rhinos, 3 howitzers on the way here. Frank sending 4 miners to get these gems. Where's this miner going? Where's this miner go? All the way here? Love it. I love it. That's right, Andy. But this miner just went on a joyride, boys. I don't know where that was supposed to go. The Eagles have been buffed in speed. This miner is also AFK here. Another Black Eagle. Battle Lab out for Frank. Split on the left side as well from Legend. One Battle Fortress will go down, but these howitzers will get cleaned out here on the bottom right side. Meanwhile, Legend pulls back. Miner's still there at the top. 7 Battle Fortresses, 8 Battle Fortresses for Frank. Legend on Battle Lab Tech as well. 5 War Factories and the Apocalypse tanks are out as well. What are these things called again? Those are... what are they called again? I don't know. Cosmonaut, yeah. Let's go. Demolition truck from Legends going to expand, but what the fuck? Demo truck will go to the top right. No? We'll come back. Comes the Eagles. There's a split from Frank on the top right. 2 Black Eagles will get the War Factory. And Legend will expand. Huge army from Frank at the bottom, but a huge army from Legend at the top right as well. No splits. Tanya is out for Frank as well. MCV move from Frank to bottom left. Well, that beacon went down and it took down a War Factory as well. When it explodes as a demo truck, so... But the ore refinery did survive at top right. Okay, Frank is making a push here. We'll retreat. Parrish up top left, not doing much yet. Lightning rods going bottom left. Frank doesn't see it yet. Patriot missile, nothing yet. Cosmonauts coming in. Holy these cosmonauts are just wrecking those flags. Meanwhile, huge engagement here on the right side. The Tanya doing damage as well. GG's caught from Legend. He's on 21k though. But he lost his entire army there. They're gonna give Frank one more try.
Defeated.
And it's all over, boys. Frank takes it 7-4.